Afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jack, what's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy midweek hump day. Getting over that hump into that Thursday stretch and then the weekend. So glad you guys are with us. I hope y'all had a great day today. I know I did. Super hot out here in the Bay. You can see I got my neck all red and shit because it's super hot and the sun is piercing. But what's up with you, J man? How you doing? How's your weather?
It's good. It's not bad. I mean, it was the same. Like it was probably like 80 today. But once it hits like 6 when I walk in all these trees, it's like 70. Now
Yeah.
it's cool. It's like probably 60 right now.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
bad.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's not bad. Yeah, so it's the same as yesterday.
Right.
Not bad at all. My house stays cool too, so
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Trees
don't
definitely
even
help.
I, yeah,
The tree.
exactly. And I don't even if I have to use my HVAC, I will, but I don't really have to. My house
Right.
stays pretty cool, you know,
Exactly.
pretty cool. It's a blessing. So
Yeah, you probably only need it for like a month, which is like, July, August. That's pretty much the only time you
yeah,
probably need it.
if it stays hot at night, then yeah, I will use it. But I feel like this area it would still get cool at night. That's what I feel because it's
Yeah.
cold right now. It
Right,
feels
right,
right.
right.
So, but yeah, we'll see. I have it for just in case for those months, like you said.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I also found out that so I was trying to get so I did the PG&E today, changed it to my name.
Uh-huh.
Then I was trying to figure out utilities and water. So I called the city. They're like, "Oh, you're not on here. You're probably on El Dorado irrigation." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I called them, and the girl was like, "You're not on it. You're probably on the city one." And then I was like, "No, I just called them." She's like, "Oh, you know what? My family has a place kind of by you. You probably are on a well with a
Yep.
pump, so you're fine. You don't even have to pay." And
Right.
I was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Hey, can you stay on the phone with me while I go walk?" And remember, I was telling you about that little booth I have?
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Oh, really?
That's where they put they put the PG&E on there. They put like the pump for the well. Everything's like in there. I was like, "Oh
Oh
shit,
shit.
it is here." And
Damn.
she's like, "See," she's like, "You're good. You don't have any utilities or sewer or water to pay. You're good. You're on a well."
Do you know if it's is it your personal well or is it a community well? Because they have either or.
I don't. I can't tell you. I have no idea. I mean, if it was community, I think Bob would have told me that.
Do you have HOA or no HOA there?
No, none.
No HOA. Then yeah, it might be a private well. Because if it was
It is.
HOA,
That's what I. Because
yeah,
he said the owner of this crib did everything custom. Remember
yeah,
that, so it makes sense to me. And she was like, "Yeah, that." She's like, "That's common for a lot of the owners up there to have their own private well." And I was like, "Oh."
right,
So I was like, "No shit." Okay. So I was kind of juiced about that.
right.
I didn't know. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I did both the major things today, and then the only last thing now I just have to go to the post office and get my key to the mailbox.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. That's
Oh
that's the
yeah.
last thing, bro. I got to drive all the way downtown for that. I'm like, fuck.
Ah,
It's
this is
not far. It's like 15, 20 minutes, but I'm like, fuck.
yeah. I mean, you drive into the gym at nighttime, so
Yeah, but I
that's
can't drop
further.
in the post office at nighttime. You know what I
No, I'm
mean?
saying,
It has to be
and
during the day.
you already drive further than that distance wise is usually during the day. So
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. At night, it's different because I don't see anyone. If I see one car, it's wow. But during the day, it's probably a little different downtown.
yeah,
I
100%.
can
But still, I mean, it's a smaller town. It's not gonna be like crazy like Sac or something.
Oh no, yeah, I know that. I know that. It's just a matter of me getting up and like, all right, I gotta go.
Yeah, right,
I just need to get that key. So yeah, whichever day I happen to get up early, I'll go do it.
right.
What I'm gonna try and do is try to plan it to where I could go do that and then stop at the grocery store so I could be like, all right, I'll get that on the way back and
Yeah,
then get a couple of things and then just I like to do multiple things at once
exactly.
so I don't feel like I'm wasting like a trip. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's cool though. You get to enjoy it out there and stuff. So enjoy your downtown area. Placerville.
Yeah, but yeah, so I was pretty juiced about this well thing. I was like, what?
Did you ever?
She put me on game. I didn't even know.
Yeah, bro. No, that's cool. That's cool. Usually, if it's a well, it's your water is like so much better. You don't have fluoride in your
No,
water.
right.
You're gonna have like much cleaner water. They usually like your water you can actually drink out of the faucet and not worry about any fucking pesticide type shit, whatever is in there. You know?
And that's why I have that kinetic whatever water filtration. Remember that we looked
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
That's
Exactly.
why I have that. And so I found out too my the tankless water heater.
Uh-huh.
That's also propane. So
Oh,
there's not a lot on electricity here.
oh shit.
Thinking about
So
it.
you have to.
Yeah.
You already know where your propane tank is or not? You already found it?
Yeah, it's big as fuck. You can't miss it. It's the big ass. It looks like a fucking missile out there.
I wonder, did you find out how much it costs to like refill it or shit or not?
Yeah, so Bob was like, you could look online, bro, and you could get different prices, but just check. You have a gauge on there. Check and see what it says, and then you could gauge it out to when it gets low. Right now, it's at like 65%, so I still got a lot left. Because I don't only thing I use it for is obviously the water heater and cooking. That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so you're good then. You won't be.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I live very simple, bro.
Right.
I live
So
very
that should
simple,
last you.
man. So
Hopefully, it'll last you like a year.
last what?
Hopefully, propane will last you like a year in the way that you're cooking and stuff once a day.
I would think so. Yeah, I would think at least till the end of the year. But if it gets to say it gets to 20, maybe I'll just be like, hey, you know what? I'll just get a new one or see how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you got to get it refilled. The propane.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They come and they do. They come and they do it. I believe.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's leaked. So that's what I mean. That can't be. It can't be that expensive. And even if it's like looking up pricing, it wasn't that crazy.
Did you look up your septic tank? How that all works?
I don't even know how any of that works.
Well, but you have a septic tank, right, in your property?
Probably, I think.
Yeah. You got to make sure. You got to make sure that shit ain't full, bro. That's the one thing you got to make sure is not full, because if you fucking got a full septic tank, not only could it leak, but then it's gonna be like Meet the Parents. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have dookie all over the backyard.
I don't even know. I have no idea. I would have thought that they would have left something for me if that were the case.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
You might have to ask Bob on that one, bro. Yo, how does my septic work? Because you know what I mean? That's like all your waste goes into the septic tank, so you're gonna have to get it they come and then they take all the waste out of it, and then you have an empty septic tank once they do that. So kind of like you have to get it emptied every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one other thing to look into. So propane septic, that's all you got to worry about, because the well is it's already all connected. You just got to make sure your pump is always running good. Everything else is good.
I wonder where the septic tank is.
Yeah, it's got to be Summers. It's got to be Summers on your 5 acres of land.
Gotta go on a mission one of these days and look around.
Right. Yeah, should be Summers.
I know where the propane is. The propane is the easy one.
Yeah, exactly.
That's easy to find, but the septic, I don't know.
Yeah, it might be like an underground thing, so you might just have like a little thing sticking out with like a gauge how much you have, like a room inside it.
Oh.
So you just gotta. Yeah, because usually those go underground, the septic tanks.
And then they come and it can't be too far underground, because if they
that's what I'm saying. They got like a pump thing that they hook it up to, and then it just takes everything out like a vacuum, like a big ass vacuum that's just like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because what
I see.
Yeah, you got to do.
Oh, so like in Meet the Parents.
Yep.
When he when he had his septic tank. Remember, he was like, "Hey, don't flush the toilet in the den
Right.
or some shit."
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
he had to have the septic people come get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Same shit.
Okay. Oh no shit. Okay. So I have to look around and see if I gotta look around for that. Fuck.
Thank God you
Okay.
got Bob.
Huh?
Thank God you got Bob.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna ask Bob to come help me look for a septic, bro.
And one day when you guys
I
are
gotta
hella
be
close,
competent. I gotta be competent enough to find that myself.
one day if you become close enough, you could be like, "Hey Bob, can I call you Dick?" That's how you know you're close.
Oh my god. No, no, no. Oh my god. We are not doing that.
I mean, that's
We
Bob's
are
name,
not doing that.
but that's the close one. You know,
No,
you know,
Bob
you're
is
close
not.
to somebody.
Bob is not Richard. Bob is not Richard. That's funny. Oh shit.
All right, guys, we are your Average Day Joes. We're going to go over your breaking sports and scores, trending news, and breaking news. We're going to give you guys some crypto news, horoscopes, conspiracy theories, and much, much more. So stick with us and let's get on with some sports. Jay, what's going down? You said college hoops is on.
Oh yeah, we got to do hoops first, bro. It's the tourney, so these are the last two teams that will be in. Let's see. I wonder if this. Okay, both games are over. So Prairie View, they will be moving on to the tournament starting tomorrow. They beat
Nice.
Lehigh 67-55. And Miami of Ohio, they beat SMU 89-79, and they will be moving on in the tournament starting tomorrow. March Madness starts tomorrow.
Nice.
Games start at 9 in the morning, and they'll be going all the way until nighttime. All the way
Okay.
until night. There's a lot of games on tomorrow, and so we're gonna have games every day for a while. So
Right.
yeah, a lot of games on. We got the tourney started. So this is cool. This is cool. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Definitely.
Do you ever fill out a bracket or no? Are you one of those people or no?
Nope. I am not.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So a lot of people out there, they fill out their brackets. So please get your bracket in before 9 a.m. tomorrow. And, because there's always lucky winners, man. It's really hard to pick a fucking perfect bracket. Believe me, it rarely happens. It's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So get your brackets in by 9 a.m. and you'll be good.
Where do you
It's gonna be cool.
Where do you submit them to?
There's a lot of different companies. ESPN usually has theirs, so it's very simple on ESPN. You know what I mean? Just fill out the bracket, press, do, done.
And what happens if you win?
Well, you make a lot of money if you happen to win, but it's you most of the time people if you miss one game, you get one game wrong, you're out.
Yeah.
But it's very rare where someone's gotten a perfect bracket. It's hard, bro. There's a lot of upsets in college. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of upsets in college, so it's really hard. Like there's been times where I've picked like the first round, like yeah, I got it all, and then the second round, I'm like yeah, and then all of a sudden, oh fuck,
Yeah.
It's just how it works, man. It's really hard, man. You never know.
Does it cost money to submit a bracket?
Huh?
Do I have to pay to make a bracket or no?
No. Now, if you're in a certain league with people or like that type, yeah. But on ESPN and like the main sites, even NBC or just NCAA, no, you could make a bracket and then see how far you get.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But I mean, it's like I said, really hard. Really hard.
What's your bracket looking like?
I didn't fill one out yet. I'll be doing it after the gym.
Oh,
yeah, I have until 9 a.m. Yeah, I have until 9 a.m.
Got you. You're one of those last minute guys. I got you.
Yeah, I because the last two teams just got in now, so you want to fill it out after that, obviously. But yeah, like I'm a very I always go with the favorites, so that's why I don't. You got to go with a lot of upsets. It's hard to pick an upset too. Usually the upsets are like the 5-12s, you know what I mean, or the 6-11s. Those are the teams that usually upset people. You know, the number 5 against the number 12. Like they do that on purpose.
Yeah, to upset the people.
Exactly. And even sometimes a 4 and a 13, it could happen, but it's very like that's what I mean. It's very hard to pick a perfect bracket, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Very hard. You know, you got so many damn teams in there that it's like fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I'll fill out my bracket by 9 a.m. for sure.
Oh yeah.
I fill it out every year, bro. Every year.
I got you. Tomorrow. You can let us know what you did.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Your picks. Anything trending in college?
Just attorney, bro. Just attorney, man. You know, that's it.
Cool. Then
the next, you want to go NBA next?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go NBA, and then remember we'll go NBA first. Let's go. NBA, we got the Lakers and Rockets current game right now. They are locked in at 105, and there's almost about 4.5 minutes left in the fourth. So they are tied, and that's on ESPN, by the way. We'll see if your squad can get a win.
Right.
Celtics, they mollywopped the Warriors 120-99.
Damn.
Yep. Jay Tatum had a nice double-double. Not too many minutes played. Jay Brown had 32. Light work for the Celtics. The Thunder beat up the Nets 121-92. Blazers, they beat the Pacers 127-119. Raptors beat the Bulls 139-109. T-Wolves killed the Jazz 147-111. Pelicans beat the Clippers 124-109. The Hawks beat the Mavericks 135-120. And we had the makeup game between the Grizzlies and the Nuggets. And the Grizzlies beat the Nuggets 125-118. Some good games.
Anything trending in NBA?
Nope.
All right. It's any NFL news?
Well, you know what? We'll say this. Yeah, we'll get an NFL, but Giannis, his camp is going back and forth. He doesn't want to be there, as we've already established months ago, but this is trending again. But he doesn't want to shut himself down, let's just say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's still going to play, but he doesn't want to be there, obviously. So they kind of want to shut him down, but for his trade value. But yeah, so they're going back and forth.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. NFL, anything trending?
Only thing trending in the NFL is the Eagles are trading for Andy Dalton as a backup quarterback. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's old school. He's old school.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah. Red Rocket, bro.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, they're trading for him for a backup quarterback. That ain't bad.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much it in the NFL.
Let's move on and get into some baseball action.
Baseball. Let's see what we got. We got one current game right now. The Rangers are beating the Royals 12-3 in the top of the 8th. Braves, they beat the Phillies 3-2. Yankees beat the Red Sox 1-0. Cardinals beat the Astros 4-1. Orioles beat the Blue Jays 3-2. Rockies beat the Reds 8-6. Dodgers beat the Giants 5-1, and they had the mercy rule in 8 innings. Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 16-8. Angels beat the Reds 7-4. And then Angels beat the Brewers 4-3. That's very interesting. The Mariners beat the Brewers 7-3, and the Pirates beat the Tigers 3-1. And the game between the Marlins and Nationals was canceled.
Cool. And this is all still spring training, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I
When
believe
is that? When does the
Caesars-
regular season start?
Don't know. End of the month.
On the month. Okay.
Yeah, or beginning of April. Usually it's one of those days. So we'll see. I'm
Gotcha.
curious. Yeah,
Probably
it'll
after
be.
the March Madness. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly that. That's how sports works.
Yeah.
It'll be right at the end or like right at the championship. Then it'll be like, okay, baseball starts.
Got to keep the circus rolling.
Yes.
Let's move on into the NHL.
NHL, what we got? What we got?
It would feel
We got
nice to
3
be on
current
some
games.
hockey right now.
The what?
It would be nice to be on some ice right now with this heat.
Like I said, it's cool in my house, so we good.
You're lucky, man.
We got the Stars tied with the Avalanche 1-1. Still got about 12 minutes left in the third. Flames and Blues are tied at 1 and about 9 minutes left in the third. And the Flyers are beating the Ducks 2-1 and still got the whole third.
Nice.
Devils, they're beat what?
I said nice.
Yeah, Devils beat the Rangers 6-3. Hurricanes beat the Penguins in OT 6-5. And the Capitals beat the Senators 4-1.
It's a lot of games.
Yeah.
A lot of games. And nothing trending in NHL, I suppose.
Nope.
Cool. And I don't think we had any European League action, right?
That's the number one thing trending on ESPN, bro.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Liverpool. They beat up a team called Galatasaray. They're the trend right now. They beat them 4-0.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're the top headline.
Wow.
That happened today.
Liverpool doing things.
Let me see if there was anyone else that played today. I don't know. Let me see. Arsenal, did they play? Oh. Man City, did they play? No. Oh, that was yesterday. Man U, did they play? No. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So yeah, it was probably other teams played, but Liverpool played.
Just Liverpool.
Champions. Yeah, probably some of the other teams in the division played in the Champions League, but this, like I said, that's I'd have to look at each one.
Oh, I got you.
By one. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think that is all our sports for today, right?
Yeah. The only other thing trending in sports is Messi. He scores his 900th goal.
Damn, that's pretty messy.
That's crazy. 900 goals. That's pretty. That's beast.
Yeah, man.
So he plays. He plays for in America now, right?
Oh yeah, Miami.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly. So.
No, that's pretty cool,
Yeah.
man.
That's kind of crazy, though. Yeah. So. That's tight. Good
Yeah, it'll
for
be
him.
nice to like see maybe if they come here and play San Jose, we can watch that game.
They have a team again? They have a team?
San Jose does, yeah. I forgot what their team name is, but they definitely got one.
That actually plays that Miami team? Or no?
Yeah. I think it's San Jose Earthquakes, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. You got me.
That's their soccer team, the San Jose Earthquakes.
And it's all the US is all in the same league then too? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think all that is the same league. Same league. Let's see here. I was trying to see if they're playing Miami anytime soon, but it doesn't just show doesn't show the schedule like that,
That's what I mean. Are you sure it's the same thing? It doesn't sound like it would be the same.
No, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, bro. Why? I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Because you know how, dude, Europe has like 30 leagues, or you see, like you think we would all be in the same league? I don't know. I don't follow soccer.
Yeah, because it's not big over here, like that,
Oh.
So they really just have one league because, like in Europe, soccer is really big, so they have multiple leagues. But out here, it's not that big, so they just have literally that one league.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, now I'm looking at all the schedule. Yeah, because they play like LA, because San Jose the San Jose Earthquakes, they definitely play teams like LA Galaxy, which probably will be playing Miami.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty sure they will play, but it doesn't. I just checked the dates, and it doesn't look like there's any more games left with them that are going to be playing Miami. So they're not playing Miami no more.
Well, it's funny. I just figured out what the MLS is. That's soccer.
Yeah, Major League Soccer.
So they do it like basketball. There's Eastern Conference and Western Conference.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I didn't know that. So yeah, okay, all right.
So it doesn't. I don't know if the Earthquakes ever play Miami or not, but because it could be just two different total things. But it would make sense that they did. I don't think they wouldn't not play them. So.
Well, yeah, I would think they would have interleague games. I don't know. Maybe all the Western conferences plays each other, and then all the Eastern plays each other, and then they play each other for a championship.
That could be, yeah. But they did. Yeah, it's weird. Because they did play. It says in May 14th of 2025, and it was San Jose against Inter Miami. That's what they call themselves.
So that was last year.
Yeah, so they played last year. I don't know why they didn't play this year, but
I don't know.
Kind of weird.
Okay.
They do play though. They do play each other every once in a while. But yeah, you're right about the conferences. They do have like Eastern and Western conferences and stuff. MLS. So the Eastern Conference, New York City is number 1 right now. They're tied. It looks like they're tied with Nashville and Miami. Oh no, I'm sorry. Miami's number 3. So New York City and Nashville are tied for number 1, and then number 2 is Inter Miami. And then in your Western Conference, you got Vancouver, which is Canada. They're tied number 1 with LAFC, and then you got San Diego as number 3, and San Jose is number 4.
Yeah, but this shit just started, right?
Yeah, it looks like it just started. Yep. They're not that many games in yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say like the number 1, the NYC team is only 3-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it looks like they just started playing, but it's kind of weird that they're not playing Miami at all this year. The Earthquakes, But I guess maybe because it's not like their league or division,
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's probably how it is like in other sports,
Right.
Like in football, you don't always do interleague play. You're not going to see the Raiders play the Niners all the time.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Jay. Let's get into some Jay. Did you know? Since we're done with sports. All right, Jay. Did you know that California is finally restoring a vast desert oasis with shimmering blue waters and a rare wildlife returning to the shoreline?
Cool.
Salton Sea, my brother.
Very good.
Yeah, they're restoring the Salton Sea all of a sudden. I got a feeling they're doing it, though, because they found that lithium deposit over there, like a huge deposit. So they probably okay, in order to do this and not get protests, we might as well build up that city again and have people all – because it makes sense, right? Because if you're going to be able to employ, let's say one mine employs anywhere between 1,000 to 5,000 people, now they need this whole community to come together so that they can have people to do the jobs there. So they're going to rebuild that whole Salton Sea area just so that they can have people move in, and then they have workers,
Yeah, of course.
So it makes sense. Jay, did you know that Iran strikes a major Qatari plant after prior warnings of an attack and sends oil and gas prices surging?
Nope.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that U.S. says it may be forced to shut down some airports over funding standoff?
I did not know.
That's pretty crazy. All right, Jay. Did you know that an RQ-180 secret stealth drone appears to have made an emergency landing at a Greek airbase?
Did not know.
Let's see here. Jay, did you know that the U.S. Navy is losing 616 Tomahawk missile cells and has no way to replace them in time?
Did not know.
All right. Jay, did you know that France is staging an Africa comeback with new military training strategy in Central Africa?
Okay.
Yes, sir. France and Africa, man.
Oh boy.
Got to be careful. France is coming up. It's on the come up.
Oh boy.
Jay, did you know that U.S. tech firms, including Boston Dynamics, push for curbs on Chinese robot makers?
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that there is a new proven hypersonic missile and it's powered for the first time by a storable liquid engine?
No, I didn't know. Wow.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I did not know that.
Let's see. Jay, did you know that archaeologists found an ancient Roman military camp hiding 7,000 feet high in the sky?
Cool. I didn't know.
Yep. Jay, did you know that Google co-founder is spending $45 million to fight against California billionaire tax?
Who, Sergey?
Yes, sir.
I knew it.
One of those.
Oh. I figured someone would fight against it.
Right. Jay, did you know that a former Uber self-driving chief crashes his Tesla on FSD, exposes supervision problems?
Yeah, right. Did that shit on purpose.
He probably did, because I read about that, and it was saying that when they looked up the log, he actually turned off the FSD 4 seconds before it crashed.
That's what I'm saying. That exactly.
So he probably crashed it thinking he's going to be like, oh, yeah, this big time who's like going to be viral for doing that and exposing something, when yet the logs they got pulled up on, and then it shows that he actually turned it off 4 seconds before he even crashed.
He did that shit on purpose because it was a Tesla.
Exactly.
Fucker.
That's crazy.
He did that shit on purpose, trying to pull a quick one.
I know, right?
That's funny.
That's the nice thing about Tesla. They got logs for everything, bro. They can know, you know?
That's what I'm saying. And that's how it should be, though.
Yeah. Jay, did you know that about 90 ships are crossing the Strait of Hormuz as Iran exports millions of barrels of oil despite war?
Yeah. And I also know that President Trump was trying to get our allies involved.
Oh, yeah. They're like, nope.
Exactly. And you know what he said?
He said, we don't need y'all anyway.
Exactly. So he was just playing the art of war to see what people would join.
Yeah, exactly.
And all those shits were just like, no, no, no. And he's like, we don't need you anyway. I just wanted to see who was going to fucking step up and not be a coward.
Exactly.
Poontangs.
He even told, like, because the UK was supposed to bring, like, some kind of Navy, their ships into that strait.
Yes.
And they said no. And then he's like, and then Trump was like, oh, okay, so all those times we helped you guys out and we protected you, and now you can't return the favor. I see y'all.
No, but he did it on purpose.
I already know.
Because we don't need that. We don't need that. He wanted to see who's really about it. Who's really about protecting, the strait, and who was going to join with us as an ally.
Exactly.
Poontangs. Bunch of poontangs, bro.
I know, dude. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that the Chile's president begins building border barrier less than a week into his term?
What?
Yeah, man. He said, fuck this. I don't want none of y'all coming into my country. It's the border.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I did not know
that. So, Jay, did you know that the Uber founder is saying that the Tesla Roadster might be worth the wait? That's said by the Uber founder.
I wouldn't doubt it.
That Roadster is going to be something else, bro. You know, that's like the Tesla sports car that's going to be coming out.
Yeah, it's going to be the fastest production car.
Exactly.
And it's not even that expensive.
Yep.
That thing's going to be nuts.
Yeah, that thing is like, I mean, yeah, I already can see the look like from what the prototypes look like. It's going to be like next level shit, you know?
Yeah, I already know.
Yep. Let's see here. Jay, did you know that after Mount St. Helens blew in the 1980s in Oregon or Washington, that scientists placed gophers into that volcano, and it looks like 43 years later, they're saying that they have seen that the ecosystem has returned basically back to normal because they placed those gophers there.
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Gophers are saving the ecosystem of that volcano.
I love it.
Let's see here. Jay, did you know that an AI generated version of the late Val Kilmer is starring in a new movie?
I did not know.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. It's going to happen with this AI, bro. We're not even going to. We already seen when they did that Tupac one. That shit was crazy, bro. That hella looked like the real Tupac. You know?
The hologram?
The hologram, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here, Jay. Jay, did you know that Newsom closed 5 California prisons?
That's rare. I'm surprised.
Let's put those people into the other prisons so that, you know, we can save some money.
Prisons are actually opposite of saving money. They gain a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm curious as to why he did that, if he wanted to bring money to other prisons.
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows what he's thinking?
He's not going to close prisons because that's a lot of money for the pocketbooks. So I'm wondering if he owed other prisons money.
Oh, wow. I wonder.
You know what I mean? Disperse it, because the more people you disperse, the more that prison gets in money.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering. That's weird to me.
Let's see here, Jay. Jay, did you know that Tesla is introducing a new immersive sound? It's called the Sound X for its Model Y.
Cool.
Yep. It says that this new audio called Immersive Sound X is to enhance the entertainment experience in the Model Y. The technology focuses on creating a cinematic 3D soundstage by using advanced algorithms to separate different parts of an audio track. The system analyzes music in real time to pull direct sounds like vocals or lead instruments to the front of the cabin. At the same time, it diffuses ambient elements like echoes and reverb to the rear and side speakers. This creates a virtual environment that mimics the feeling of being in a concert hall or a professional recording studio.
Nice.
That's next level shit, bro. Can't wait to get that Model Y, man.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's see here. Jay, did you know that the much awaited or anticipated 5.75 million U-boat, the Works Super Sub, it's a 3-person underwater supercar which is capable of outpacing dolphins and plunging 300 meters deep, has received its critical DMV certification and will now be delivered to its owner.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Yes. That's gonna be crazy, bro. Imagine that, bro. Like, fuck. I mean, you spend that much money too, 5.75 million, and you're gonna be able to fucking swim faster than dolphins and shit.
Of course.
That's crazy.
That's dope.
It is dope. That is very dope. Let's see, Jay. I think we are pretty much coming to our last one here. Let me see. Jay, did you know that California's most isolated coastline has 75 miles of black sand beaches, candelabra redwoods, and an abandoned lighthouse?
I did not know.
Yes, sir. It says California's Lost Coast is a 75-mile section of undeveloped coastline between Rockport and Ferndale. While much of the rest of California has seen generations of development, this coastal wilderness is so geographically challenging that it has remained almost entirely untouched by the modern age.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It says due to the lack of infrastructure, the Lost Coast is nearly impossible to reach, although backpackers and hikers are known to take on the 25-mile Lost Coast Trail. That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah, I did not know.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I've never been to the Lost Coast. That's definitely on my radar, though. I need to check out the Lost Coast, bro, because I heard so many things about it. Like even the whole freeway, like Highway 1. If you look, like it diverts from the highway for that like stretch over there where it's Lost Coast because they don't because it's so hard to get to that area. You know.
No. Why you say that?
Highway 1, like when you look at the map, it diverts from the coast in that area over there because there's no like real infrastructure that goes into the Lost Coast in that area.
Okay.
That's so it's kind of crazy.
That's fair.
Kind of crazy, man. But yeah, no, it's one of those places in California that not too many people know about or talk about. But yeah, it's definitely something to consider when you're here in California to check out, you know.
Yeah, but you could still pretty much get there. It's not like you can't. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, you can still get there, but you got to like hike and stuff just to get there, you know.
I'm saying you could drive there.
Yeah.
I'm saying you just can't take Highway 1 all the way there.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but you can still get there if you had
Yeah,
to.
yeah, you can still get there. You got to find little side roads type shit, you know.
Yeah, you could take a freeway there.
I don't know if they have freeways that go into there. That's what I'm saying. It is a very one of those like places that just like nothing's there. You know, it's undeveloped.
Well, I'm saying it'll take you to the main area, and then you could park and then explore.
Yeah, most likely. I got a feeling you're right.
Yeah. You just can't take Highway 1 all the way there.
Yeah, exactly.
Highway 1 stops at like, the Fort Bragg area. You know what I mean?
Right.
And where Glass Beach is, and then the Highway 1's done. Then you got to take 101.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, I'm going to do one last thing here. I am going to go over the top 5 United States that have the highest life expectancy. Could you or anyone from the audience today guess which state has the highest life expectancy? And I'll even give you the expectancy of the life of this state. It is exactly 80 years.
I'm guessing a quiet state.
A no stress type of state. Laid back.
A what?
A very non-stress state that's laid back.
Exactly. A quiet state.
What do you think that could be as your number 1 state?
I don't know. There's too many of those. There's a lot of them. You could do anywhere from fucking Montana to Rhode Island, Delaware.
Yeah, but you still got to take into consideration weather as well, because I feel like people that are going to be in states that are colder, they're not going to live as long because they have fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
why? Why you say that?
Just the comfort of living. Like people who are in places that are not cold or like have severe extremes, they're more comfortable. There's less stress on your body over that, and then you live longer.
Really?
As you get older, yeah. You don't want to be plowing snow at like 80 years old.
Why would you want to plow snow?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're in like one of those states that has a lot of snow and you have to plow it all the time, then you might not be a happy camper, you know?
What if you like snow?
Yeah, I mean, you could be right too. Like it can go either way. I mean, I guess if you're like really like snow, then you might get excited by it, so it keeps you alive longer. I guess. I don't know too many people, older people that like that. Usually, older people are like, we like the sunshine. That's why you have the whole southern, like the sun belt states. You know, like there's a known term for that, and all the snowbirds coming down from Canada to Florida. You know.
Yeah, but too much sun is bad for you.
I mean, that's what they say. I don't believe that. I think vitamin D is
I
needed.
do. Too much sun, you get skin cancer. I've seen it many times.
Yeah.
It's really, yeah, too much sun is way bad for you.
Yeah. So any guess?
So tell me the state, because I'm curious. I want to know the state.
Any guess? Any guess? Just name one state. We'll see if you can name it.
I'd have to look at a map and look at the most boring state.
I wouldn't say it's the most boring state.
Huh?
I wouldn't say it's the most boring state. It's definitely laid back.
I guarantee you, when I find out what it is, I'll be like, dude, who the fuck is? Yeah, I'm going to Wyoming. Come on, bro. It's gonna be some dumbass, weird ass, boring state, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, but I drove a truck through there, and I'll be like, okay, you see.
All right, I'm gonna let you know.
I'm
curious. Number one state with the highest life expectancy of 80 years is year one and year only
North Carolina.
Hawaii.
See, that's not fair.
Laid back, no stress, good fucking weather all year.
That is such horseshit, dude. That's I didn't even think of Hawaii, bro. That makes a lot of sense. That's the islands, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You chilling. You ain't got no worries.
I didn't even think of the islands.
Come on, bro. You fucking forgetting America, man.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Hawaii.
Oh shit.
But that makes a lot of sense.
No sports to be stressing off. All these people that gamble their money away don't get heart attacks and die. It makes sense, bro. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense. It's very chill out there. Good place to retire.
That's actually where I want to retire. I want to retire on the Big Island, man.
Yeah, but see, you like hot weather.
That's what I'm saying. For me, that's perfect. Nice ocean.
I love hot weather. I want some cold weather.
Well, that's why you're in the mountains.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You have that nice.
I don't aspire to be like, ooh, let me get 80 degrees every day. Fuck no.
Shit. Well, the nice thing about the Big Island is that you can literally drive up the mountain and they got snow in the winter there. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do have that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they have that one island, the higher elevation.
Exactly. It's actually, if you count the elevation from underneath the sea, it is taller than Mount Everest. That volcano.
I have heard.
Yeah,
I have heard.
But yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I really need the cold, and like I can literally drive up to get the snow in Hawaii, so I can have the cold weather if I wanted to, but I can choose to.
That's total isolation, though, bro. That's like you in the islands, bro. Like Hawaii, bro. It's Hawaii.
But I'm just like you. I'm just like you, where I want that. I like that isolation. I want to be fucking, you know what I mean, not bothered.
That's true. That's total isolation out there, bro.
And then I already know, like, especially if you're in Hawaii, like, your homies every once in a while are gonna be like, yo, I'm coming through, man, because it's Hawaii. You're gonna want to come through.
Yeah, it's where you want to exactly. It's where you want to visit and where you want to vacation for sure.
Exactly.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Would I ever want to live there? I don't think I could ever live there. That's vacation? Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But living, that'd be tough, man. That's like you said, if you like that environment and retirement level, bang, you good. That's an excellent spot.
It is.
If you about that life.
And it's also it really aligns with me too, because like I was reading numbers and spirituality about Hawaiian Islands, because there's a lot of like spiritual stuff that goes there, and it's like rooted in the root chakra. It's just everything that like aligns up with me and what I need, especially that island, that particular.
I believe it. I actually really believe that. I totally believe that.
It's pretty crazy the way it works.
I totally believe that.
But yeah, so Hawaii is the life expectancy of the longest, 80 years, followed by Massachusetts. Number 3 is New Jersey. Number 4 is New York. Number 5 is Connecticut. And number 6 is California.
Okay. So it actually was the list is a lot different than what I thought. Even the states that are busy still have high life. Oh, it's probably because we care about our health, how we live.
Yeah, exactly. That too. That too. Because I'm gonna go over
No,
your
because
top.
obviously think about New York and Cali. We are always in the gym. We want to be in shape. We're trying to eat progressively better,
Yeah, exactly.
always way better than the South. You know what I mean? So it
And
makes a
that's
lot
why,
of sense now that I think
and
about
that's why I'm gonna go over your top 6 lowest ranking life expectancy states, and that's pretty much what you just mentioned.
I
Number
already know
6.
it's the South. I know how they
Yes.
eat.
So look,
I've been to the South. Them motherfuckers eat. They eat how I like to eat.
but it's kind of
Except they don't really work out. They don't like to work out.
yeah, but there's a twist to this though. There's a twist. So check this out. Yeah, so no, you're right though. Pretty much. Number 6 is Tennessee. Number 5 is Alabama. Number 4 is Louisiana. Number 3 is Kentucky. Number 2 is Mississippi. So that's all the southern states, right? Pretty much.
Yes,
But
yes,
but
sir.
then your number 1 state with the lowest life expectancy of 72 years is not the South where they eat usually like greasy food. It's actually the poorest state or one of the poorest states in America. So this is because of poverty more than anything else, I would say. And that is West Virginia.
West Virginia?
Yep.
No shit.
Yeah. West Virginia is your lowest life expectancy state.
Damn. Right next to the Appalachian Mountains.
Right.
Fuck that. There's a lot of shit going on there.
Oh, I know. Plus, they had like a lot of mining before and shit. So I think a lot of people were inhaling a lot of fucking fumes and stuff like that. That shouldn't have been inhaling, you know. So
a lot of conspiracy going on in the Appalachians, bro.
Yeah,
I would never go there. I'm
That
cool.
I mean, honestly, I've looked into living in like Ashland or Asheville. I mean, North Carolina and that area. Like, it's pretty nice, bro. There's some nice areas over there.
Yeah, I didn't say anything bad about Carolina. I said the Appalachian Mountains.
No, I know, but that's already in the Appalachian Mountains, basically.
Well, yeah, it goes all the way through the states, but like particularly the West Virginia areas.
Oh, yeah, that area, yeah, where it's like deep in. Yeah, you don't want to be in that area.
Oh, all bad, bro. I've heard all the stuff that goes on. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. Right.
I'm cool. No, thank you.
Exactly. All right, let's move on and get into our breaking news and trends for today, starting with the title of our show. Let's pull this up, but it looks like we have, let me see here. Let me pull this up. We have O'Keefe Media Group, which I believe, I'm not sure if that's part of the whole like Nick Shirley, that's his group or not, but basically they disguised themselves as a homeless person, and basically they were just chilling with like in a homeless encampment, and they basically were, there was 28 instances of petition circulators offering $2 to $10 payments, cigarettes or weed, and this is all in Skid Row in LA. So they offered this all to Skid Row residents in exchange for signatures on initiatives like a billionaire tax and the $30 hotel wage measure, plus voter registrations. Staff at the publicly funded Wayne Guard Center directed people to them and coached on avoiding legal trouble. California officials, including Newsom's office and the LADA, pledged investigations into these potential misdemeanors and federal violations, echoing prior probes in the state. So yeah, that's pretty crazy, guys. He literally went undercover and got paid $7 to $10 per signature. So any like billionaires and all that, if they want to pass any kind of initiative or ballot, they literally are just going to the homeless and paying them. These guys are not even really knowing what they're signing, and then they're getting everything passed. And that's why they want to keep more and more homeless people out here in California. They don't want to build affordable housing because shit, they can literally pass any kind of laws they want by just giving that money to the homeless later on. So this is kind of crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If you think about it. So yeah, you know, and then it's, you know, some people are saying that Governor Newsom is it's basically a fraud scandal by Newsom, that he knows about it and shit. You know, obviously, I mean, of course he has to know about it, so it makes sense. You know,
of course.
Pretty crazy stuff, bro. Pretty crazy stuff what they're doing.
Of course.
But man, it is what it is. Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. You just, luckily they're exposing it now. And we'll see what happens, you know. But they're definitely exposing it. So That's always good. That's always good. All right, guys, let's move on out of this potential major scandal happening out of California and get into our next trending topic. Jay, let's talk about toxic people in your life.
So Fox 5 Atlanta, ATL shouted. They were doing a little poll. And the question was, are hasslers, like you said, toxic people in your life aging you? And they did the whole study. And if you have difficult people in your life, it will add 1.5% to your aging rate. If you don't know what that means, it's about 9 extra months to your biological age. They are aging you quicker. And this is it. I totally get it too, because there's energy vampires out there, bro. And that's how they thrive. Like, it's like I've had to tell certain ones, like, bro, no one cares about your opinion or anything about my life. Worry about your life and leave me out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I could see how this study ages you for sure, because those toxic people are very toxic, and that's how they thrive.
Right.
You need to. Everyone should stay away from toxic people, without a doubt. If you have an energy vampire on your roster, you should be like, block. Don't even come close to, don't even come close to having them a part of your life, because they'll age you quick.
Right.
Fuck that. Thank you, Fox 5 Atlanta. They were putting it on game, but it's not like I didn't already know that, but they actually did the study and the science, and it makes a lot of sense, because, like I said, there's so many people that live like that on a daily. They don't even realize it, bro. It's like, Jesus, man, you'd think you'd want to stay away from toxic stuff, but no, that's how they thrive. It's like a drug to them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
It is. It's if you know toxic people, man, it's very see how they live. Very
100%.
simple.
100%.
They're all the same.
And,
they all thrive. They all thrive on taking your energy. They take your energy, and then they like shine with it, and then you feel drained. Like, why the fuck do I feel drained after talking with this fucking person?
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's how it works.
All right, Jay, let's go over the top 5 most toxic Karens out there.
What?
Why not? We're gonna see the top 5 toxic Karens in the United States.
There's top 5 toxic Karens?
Yeah, the top 5 toxic Karens. Let's see how toxic these Karens can really be for your life. Check it out, Joe.
Where the city fucking puts it, it's trash. Oh, how about that? See my purse?
Yeah.
That means I'm first.
Oh, congrats on being first at Chili's.
I don't appreciate your sarcasm.
What are you doing? Are you
Hurting me now? Hey, internet, this man and his Doberman just attacked me and my Chihuahua.
It's not a Doberman. What are you doing?
Help! He just bit me!
No, he didn't.
Bit me. Help! Police! Someone call the police! Help!
What are you doing?
This was the last tree.
Okay, well, I just bought it,
No,
so
I
can you
need
not?
it.
Okay, can you get away from my
it's
tree? What are you
mine
doing?
now. You need a permit to shoot off fireworks.
These are just poppers.
I don't care. Give them to me. I'm going to have to confiscate them.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Where the city?
There it is. Your top 5 most toxic Karens.
The funny shit I see, man. I'm telling you. Who the fuck does this shit, man? Like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm telling you, man. These Karens out there in the world.
I ain't gonna see any of those out here. They'll be shot.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so we're all allowed to shoot on our property out here, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Fuck it, that was a funny ass video, bro.
My Chihuahua. Your Doberman. Did you see that one where the Doberman bit her and then she hella tries to pretend?
Bro, what the? Oh my God! I'm calling the police. I'm bleeding. What the fuck? Like, oh my God, bro.
It's crazy.
Like, how embarrassing are you to even do that? Like,
I know, right?
what an embarrassment, dude. What the fuck? Fucking
is.
weird ass people, bro. Weird ass people, bro. I'm telling you. What the fuck?
All right,
That was a good
guys.
one. That was a good one. That was a good
Let's move on to our next trending topic. We got some crazy news here. It looks like the U.S. civil rights leader Cesar Chavez is accused of sexual abuse. So yeah, I was wondering because today in the news I kept seeing that they're canceling all these Cesar Chavez demonstrations and stuff. Because every year, Jay, especially out here in San Francisco, we even have the name Cesar Chavez. A huge street that's named after this guy.
Why you act like you telling me like I don't know? That's Army Street, by the way. Thank you.
Exactly. So they named Army Street into Cesar Chavez, and now it looks like they might have to bring him back to Army Street because he is accused of sexual abuse, and everything that has to do anything with this man is getting canceled. It's literally so. But yeah, you have Dolores Huerta. Who comes forward and said that in 1960s, Chavez, who co-founded the United Farm Workers Union with her, once manipulated and pressured her into having sex. And on another occasion, he even forced her. And this is this saying that it comes after the New York Times published an investigation on Wednesday that detailed allegations from Huerta and two other women who said Chavez groomed and sexually abused girls who were involved in the labor movement during the 1960s and 70s. In a statement, his family said that they are devastated by the reports and praised their woman's courage to come forward. So yeah, guys, Cesar Chavez, no more. Nobody's going to be really like talking good about this guy no more or saying anything. No more like demonstrations or anything in this guy's name because he literally was abusing women. Even though he did do a lot for the community and for the farmers, he set up a whole union for them, and he gave him a voice and fair wages. So the guy did a lot of good in his life. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, he did, and he basically his downfall was messing with women. That's the downfall. He fucking manipulated them, and he basically was abusing women. So shit, the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. It is what it is. All right, guys, let us move on and get into our next trending topic. Jay, what you got about this arrest in New York City with the bomb?
Basically, NYPD. I think this was Central Park, but they took down a suspect, Emir Balat, after an attempted ISIS-inspired bombing. He was about to bomb at a New York City protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the
Hi,
video.
Jonathan Rumi here. Pray with me for
They
just
went ham. It's all about going ham and getting it done, man.
Right.
That's it.
So they
go into detail.
Yeah, so they basically seen who threw the bomb, and then they took him down.
No, they took him down because they were ahead of the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
He's a terror bomber. They already knew from his face.
Right.
Facial recognition. They already knew. So.
Oh, okay.
They took him down before he was able to do anything.
Yeah.
Got to be ahead of the game, bro.
That makes sense.
NYPD all over it.
That makes sense. And I actually do have a clip of him getting taken down, so we can see that real quick.
Yes.
Check it out, y'all. This is the New York bomber who alleged bomber who was trying to throw a dirty bomb by the mayor's house and cause a lot of hurt and injuries, but it was not successful, and he got taken down because I guess they already knew who he was with the whole facial recognition system that's in place. So let's look at this video.
Boom.
So yeah, they took him down. No problem.
Light work. Light
Light
work.
work. Exactly. All right, so let's move on and get into our next trending topic for today. So this could be, I guess, kind of celebrity news. I guess I don't really know. I don't know if this was. I'll tell you guys about it right now. But we got Joseph Duggar, former 19 Kids and Counting star, accused of molesting a 9-year-old girl on a Florida vacation. So yeah, it says that Joseph Duggar has been charged with lewd and lascivious molestation of a victim less than 12 years old, and lewd and lascivious behavior conducted by a person 18 years or older. The charges stem from an alleged incident that occurred with a 9-year-old girl who was on a family vacation in Panama City Beach, Florida in 2020. Duggar allegedly admitted his actions after the victim's father and local detectives confronted him about the allegations. So yeah, it says that he was charged. It's a TLC. He's a TLC star, the former TLC star. He's now awaiting extradition to Bay County to face the charges. He was booked into the Washington County, Arkansas jail. He was charged in connection with child sexual abuse. So yeah. So basically, the alleged sexual abuse occurred when Joseph allegedly asked the victim to sit on his lap. As the vacation continued, he also asked her to sit next to him on a couch and covered them with a blanket. During this time, Duggar manipulated the victim's underwear and grazed her private area. Duggar would also continue to rub his hands on her thighs, police say. So, yeah, man, that sucks for him, I mean, bro, you're on a show. Like, I don't understand people, man. You literally were on a show, 19 Kids and Counting, meaning he probably had a lot of kids with some girl, and he was on this show because of that. And yet you go and you have 19 kids and you go and you do that to a 9-year-old? Like, bro, what are you doing with your life, man? Like, how the fuck do you have 19 kids and then you don't think about your kids when you're going to do some shit like that? That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy shit, man.
Weird people.
Very weird. Anyway, so yeah, that is our one topic of celebrity news. Let's move on and get into our next celebrity news topic. Jay, what you got about Dwight Howard?
So Dwight, man, he's in a little love triangle, let's say. So he was on TMZ because basically he's going through a custody battle, right, with his ex-baby mama.
Yeah.
And he got married to this other chick about 6 months to a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And he was basically just saying how toxic she was. She was making a whole scene of how her car was inside. She got kicked out, took an Uber, left, came back. Just all a bunch of BS, bro. And yeah, so Dwight, obviously, all this stuff is on display now, and he has his ceremony coming up for like retiring, Hall of Fame, all that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it sucks that he had to get all his laundry aired out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he tried to, according to him, he tried to do the right thing by, hey, you know what, I married this woman, I'm trying to be cool with her, but she just doesn't fucking get it. I mean, I get it, it's only been a year or so. People mask for a full year. And then she probably got all fucking haywire. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he was very calm. He was chill. He had his dogs around. He had his kids, He even went to the terms that, hey, she was negligent taking care of one of my dogs. One of the dogs died. So, you know what I mean? I'm here thinking in my head, why the fuck you stay married to this girl? And it's only been a year. You should have divorced her ass, bro. Why did we even get married? But I get it. He was trying to change his life around, not dealing with the ex-baby mamas who were crazy, But yeah, all this stuff got aired out. But I mean, he seemed cool. He kept his calm. He was chill. No kind of like crazy, no kind of crazy outbursts. So yeah, Dwight seems like a chill dude. You know what I mean? But I don't know. But yeah, man, I was just like, oh God, bro. Talk about toxic, dog. I was like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how good this footage is, but I do have some footage, like body cam, police body cam of them talking to Dwight Howard about this whole thing.
About Dwight or the girl?
I think it's Dwight. I'll pull it up right now, though. We'll see. We'll see what it's exactly talking
If
about.
it's TMZ, I'll tell you if it's the right one.
It's not TMZ, but it's.
Then it might not be the right one. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see. Check it out, John.
Out she can't because you locked her out.
That's not true.
Okay.
I got 2 witnesses here, and I'll
Is there any way she can get in?
Can I?
Yeah.
That's a simple question.
No, go ahead.
Huh?
And by the way,
Hold
I
on.
will subpoena you if you lie on the court. You can lie if you want to.
Hold on.
That type of person.
So tell me.
I'm not going to say
No, so tell me, how do you know this situation?
We're just here doing pressure work. My daughter's mom has been trying for the last year to get her daughter.
So who has custody? You still have custody?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has, and your ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever.
And the baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to do this, but I gotta let you know. I'm gonna officially retire from basketball. And I was having a ceremony in a couple of days. It's supposed to be tomorrow. She knows me. So she can do anything to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff. She can do it. Last night we asked the cops, could he do something about her being here? Because she's going to keep antagonizing me. And I know the rules. I know what's going on. And I'm cool with that. But this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months because she was trying to get some money with me. Everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so I tried that, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Brought it back in. The exact time when I brought it up in to the time she started going crazy was a full year. As soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
What?
my animals.
With these dogs?
I had another Malinois
Okay.
that was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in a way like, I'm going to do something to you. I got something for you. And
She killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog, but I would say that she was negligent because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong.
Right.
There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open.
So yeah, guys, that is the drama, the baby mama drama.
It's not, and like I said, that is TMZ, by the way. That's why there's a nice little thing that says TMZ.
Oh yeah. Because it was a body cam. I didn't know that TMZ actually took the body cam footage.
You have to give whoever takes the footage, you have to give them their flowers. But yeah, man, it's common sense, man. Dwight seemed, you see what I mean? He was very chill. No kind of meanness. He just in the middle of girl drama because that's what girls do. They cause drama.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They make your life 1 year less, like you were saying. Toxic people.
Exactly. Exactly. And like he seems chill. Like, you know what I mean? And like he made the wrong decision by staying married. He should have just said, fuck this. Bye.
I'm out to Hawaii.
Fuck all
this shit.
I can't see Dwight in Hawaii, man. Dwight's very you know what I mean? Dwight's very, he likes his he has a lot of property, as you could tell. I believe I think that's ATL. I don't know if that's ATL,
maybe,
but it's somewhere out there where you could get a lot of property.
I
totally understand them with property now. Property's very important, so I understand that.
I might just have to do that for Dwight Howard. Take his position.
The what?
I might have to just do that myself instead of Dwight Howard. Roll out to Hawaii. Fuck everybody.
Oh yeah. That, like I said, that's not for everyone, bro. Believe me. But Dwight, yeah, you see how chill he was, like, just trying to do the right thing. But girls, they cause a lot of drama, man, because they always want something.
Yeah.
They can't just be there for you to be there for you.
Right.
Everything is moving with intent. Like when it comes to females, believe me, it's crazy.
Yep.
I know this shit firsthand.
Oh yeah.
I know this shit firsthand, man. So hopefully Dwight handles that whole situation. Be like, hey, here, sign this, go your own separate way and leave me the fuck alone. You know? And when you do say that to a female, you would think that they would just have that self-respect and dignity to be like, okay, nope, they still cause shit.
That is true.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like, bro, have some self-respect and dignity. If someone tells you get the fuck out, just get the fuck out.
Yep.
That's it. Like I said, I've been through this shit. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, get the fuck out, leave me alone, block my number. Don't call me again. Okay. Like you think it would just be like, okay. Nope. Always shit that goes down after that.
Right.
You know? And so I feel for Dwight, but I know he'll figure that shit out, you know. I know he has multiple baby mamas and shit, so
Yep.
you know, but that's just, you know, live and learn, let's just say.
Yeah, 100%. He'll figure it out.
Live and learn.
Living and learning.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
All right, let's move out of our trends and baby mama drama and get into Jay's movie of the night. One of my favorites.
This was my favorite movie when I was a kid.
Yeah, man, that's a good one.
Yeah, I know. I used to watch it every day before sports.
Bad Boys for Life.
Exactly, bro. Like, this shit would hype me up. Just the intro would hype me up.
I know, right?
Just the intro was hyping me up, bro. Like, one of the best movies like I've ever seen, for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Without a doubt.
What is the movie about?
It's about Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, two detectives in Miami that basically solve a lot of crime for the Miami crime lab. You know what I mean? And basically, you know, they're trying to investigate a heist that happened, and they suspect it was inside job. And then their Captain Howard, is like, hey man, you only got a 48-hour window to solve this shit, you know. They're a part of the narcotics division will be shut down. You know, because they had a bust of I forgot how many keys, you know. But so it's their job to figure out what happened. And then obviously we got a lot of action involved. They go undercover, and then Marcus's wife ends up finding out. Of course, the wife finds out, tries to blow shit up because she's pissed off. You know what I mean?
Toxic.
Exactly. Nothing out of the ordinary. She finds them with another woman. She thinks all the fucking bullshit is going on. Literally, she doesn't know they're undercover. You know? So nothing out of the ordinary here. But so the girl they're taking care of that's with them is a material witness to the what happened. Very, very, very excellent movie, bro. I recommend it to anyone.
Mike Lowry.
Oh, that's the best shit, man. Best shit.
What do you rate the movie?
Come on, bro. That's a Brady. That's my favorite Bad Boys.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
And
this is one of the only movies that I could say 1 and 2, besides Godfather and Godfather 2, this one and 2 could be equal.
Yeah.
Because 2 was just as badass, if you remember.
Right.
Excellent film.
Yeah, no, for sure. Let's get into some movies, and let's do Tia Leone. Why not?
That's who. Okay. Tia Leone. That's who they were hiding out. All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
What is your favorite Tia Leone song?
This is gonna have to be my favorite movie of hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it kind of introduced me to her.
Okay.
So I'll go with this one as my favorite one for sure.
Gotcha.
Yes.
What about underrated?
Underrated? I'm gonna go Jurassic Park 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah, she had a cool little part in it. It wasn't a big part, but I was like, oh, her, you know. So
Yeah.
and I like that movie. I like the Jurassic Park series, as you know.
Right.
So yeah, we going with that one.
For sure. As for me, my favorite movie of hers. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with Fun with Dick and Jane. I really liked her in that movie.
I knew you're gonna say that.
Yeah, dude, that was a good one. It was a good one.
It was a really good one. It was a good movie.
She did a really good. She had a really good part, and she did really good. You know, she definitely did a good part.
Oh yeah, it's an excellent movie.
Let's see. As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with this one just because it's an older movie, and a lot of people probably don't know that she's in it. But it was a good movie, and that is Switch '91.
Switch.
You ever seen that?
What's that?
You never seen Switch?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Switch. Huh? I don't know.
You would like it, bro. It's kind of like they copied a lot of movies after this movie was made. So basically, it's about Steve Brooks or Perry King. He's a sexist womanizer, and he's killed by a group of his angry former lovers in heaven. And this is great, bro, because we're just so aligned today, and then this whole toxicity of women just keeps coming out somehow, some way. But so yeah, the movie is about him getting killed by a group of his angry former lovers. In heaven, he makes a bargain with God for redemption and agrees to return to Earth. Once there, he must have a sincere relationship with a female and make her fall in love with him. If not, then his soul will become the property of the devil.
Oh shit!
But the fucked up thing about it, bro, is that the devil himself wants his soul. So the devil reincarnated Steve as a woman.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, bro.
Oh, that's all bad, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. So it's a good movie though. It's called Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that. Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Got to see it if you haven't. So that was my underrated movie, and yeah, guys, we are watching Bad Boys. In case you didn't know. And before we move on to our next topic, I'm gonna have to do it, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it for you. So let's just do it. Fuck it. I had to do it, man. I had to do it.
Gotta do it, bro. It's the only way to do it, bro.
Exactly.
Iconic series, bro. That's an iconic series.
Exactly. All right, guys, let us move on and get into our crypto news really quick. Before I do, let me actually pull all this up for you guys. You know, that was because of that movie too. Like I always was like into the whole cop series thing. So after watching all these like bad boy movies, I was always like, I want to see what these cops like do in real life. So I really got into like the cop series and all that shit, you know?
Nice.
Yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool. Try to see what the cops be doing. Try to get ahead of the game, you know, because of the see what how they actually think and shit, you know, how they're trained.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get what you mean. This series reminded me more of being a UC, you know, Undercover.
Oh, Undercover? Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into your crypto. Like so far, it is as I called it. I told you guys that Bitcoin, I don't think is going to be going up any much further because we are in a bear cycle right now. So I didn't think we're going to keep going past 75. And we have not. We are actually going down again. Bitcoin currently sitting at 70,854. It is down 4.49%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, sitting at 2,195. It is down 5.70%. And XRP at number 4, it is at $1.46. It is down 3.81%. As far as your support and resistance, Bitcoin, your support currently is going to be at 69.5 to 70,000. Your resistance is at 72,500 to 74,000. Ethereum, your support is at 2100 to 2150. Your resistance is at 2300 to 2400. And XRP, your support is at $1.40 to $1.43. Your resistance is at $1.50 to $1.55. So yeah, guys, Bitcoin has pulled back into the 70K range after recently trading higher. It is showing a short-term bounce, volume near 47 billion. A billion suggests active trading, which price currently in a retest phase rather than a full breakdown. So we'll see if this retest continues or if we do break back down. Ethereum is cooling off from the recent highs, now trading just under 2,200, but still maintaining a strong weekly trend. The 5.65% short-term move shows buyers stepping back in after the dip. And XRP, you have fallen below that $1.50 and turning in consolidation zone after your breakdown. The bounce, which is 3.82%, suggests buyers are still active, but momentum has slowed compared to earlier in the week. And this can also be because we had the Fed today come out and they did not move on any of the interest rates. They basically kept all the rates the same throughout the board. So usually that doesn't excite anybody. That's boring. And because of that, I think crypto is also going down because the Fed did not lower interest rates to put more money into the system to make it easier for people to get loans. And I think in Australia, they actually raised the interest rates today. So yeah, there's just been kind of a little bit of news here and there, which kind of I think is shaking some of the people in the crypto community. But yeah, your fear and greed index, it's at 34. It went back into the fear. So yeah, that was always a sign that people are, taking their profits and moving money out of the crypto space. Your global crypto market cap as a whole is sitting at 2.44 trillion. It is down 3.93%. As far as your top 5 trending coins, number 1 is Bitcoin. Number 2 is Ethereum. Number 3 is World Mobile Token. That one is up 0.79%. Number 4 is Lombard. That one is down 39.7%. And number 5 is Hyperliquid. That one is down 1.96%. As far as your top 5 gainers today, let's get that up for you. Number 1, we have Black Phoenix. That one is up 2,857%. Number 2, Pepe Trump is up 1,256%. Number 3, Hold BTC is up 815%. Number 4, we have Trump Mog, which is up 759%. And number 5 is Pi Trump. That one is up 646%. As far as your top 5 losers for today, number 1 is I Love Puppies. That one is down 99.92%. Number 2 is Finance AI or Finan-X AI. That one is down 99.6%. Number 3 is Aid. Aid is down 99.13%. Number 4 is Lab Yubu. That one is down 94.49%. And number 5 is Circle or CRCL. That one is down 91.42%. All right, guys, that is your crypto news. Like I said, we are kind of going sideways to more of like a down cycle. I think we kind of reached our peak. And from what it looks like, plus the news and interest rates not going anywhere, I think we are going to be going for a little bit of a downhill right now. And if any more bad news comes out about Iran, I think that's going to further get us down. And me and Jay have called it that we're going to see Bitcoin in the 50,000 range before it goes back up again to like a full bull market. But let's get into your guys' horoscopes. This is going to be for tomorrow, March 19th, 2026, starting with the first sign of the zodiac, which is also my sign, Aries. Tomorrow, Aries, you should review your current health plan because you have been pushing yourself too hard at the gym. Lowering the weight or intensity may help you feel less fatigued and prevent injury. Know your physical limit, as this will help you reach your fitness goals over time. Minor adjustments to your routines can result in better outcomes. You should try to become aware of how much energy you have each day. That is true. That is true. I got to take that into consideration. And then we got Taurus. Rich foods will tempt you tomorrow, and you may find yourself wanting to eat more of them or adding sweets for comfort. Giving in to sudden cravings like that could have an extremely negative effect on your health If you eat too much, you will become tired and your afternoon productivity could suffer. Then we got our Gemini. Tomorrow, your commute may take longer than usual, which can disrupt your morning routine. Try leaving home a few minutes earlier to avoid unexpected delays due to fluctuating traffic or weather. Cancer. Tomorrow, you should attend to small repairs around the house. If you continue to neglect them, you will eventually face larger problems from not addressing them sooner. Fix broken pipes or repair loose accessories now to support a stable living environment and gain greater clarity in your thinking going forward. Then we got J sign Leo. Wearing attractive clothing can enhance your self-confidence when giving presentations. You project power to others based on how you dress and present yourself, making it essential to choose your clothes wisely for any meetings you attend during the day. When you are dressed well, your attitude is more positive. Demonstrate success by paying attention to detail. Then we got our Virgo. When your files are unorganized, they lead to a lot of confusion tomorrow. Take the time to reorganize your files and create a more efficient way of accessing them before your day begins. A clean system enhances your overall efficiency at work and helps you locate necessary information quickly. Then we got Libra. You will have to restore balance in your shared workspace tomorrow. You may see too much clutter or chaos in your shared areas. Taking the time to create balance in your workspaces helps everyone who is using them. When your environment is clean and organized, you will have fewer distractions and find it much easier to concentrate on completing your work. Scorpio. Tomorrow you will want a private moment to reflect, but outside influences will prevent you from getting it. You will be challenged by interruptions from others who want to interact with you, so you will need to stay calm and handle them professionally. If you can manage to complete your tasks in an organized manner, you should be able to find some quiet time later in the day. Sagittarius. You will feel trapped by your daily routine tomorrow. As you go about your activities, you will look for ways to avoid feeling held back by the repetitive schedule. Be creative in breaking the monotony of your daily tasks. Do small things like getting up for a walk or changing your work environment. Capricorn. For a brief time tomorrow, your day will not go according to plan. Something unexpected will cause you to divert your attention from your main priority, and you will need to ensure that you do not lose focus or composure while handling the unforeseen task. After completing it, you should be able to get back on track with your original plan. Aquarius. You can improve the efficiency of your workspace by rearranging it tomorrow. Moving your desk or files to a new location will help you complete daily tasks more quickly. Changing things around in your workspace will expose you to new methods of work. The way you arrange your environment can have a huge impact on your creative energy and the amount of work you can accomplish. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. If you take a few moments to nap tomorrow, you will be less likely to feel fatigued or exhausted. You will work at a faster than normal pace because of this. Therefore, taking time to rest will allow your body to recover from the extra physical exertion. Once you rest, you will have greater focus when you return to your projects. All right, guys, that is our horoscopes for tomorrow. That is March 19th, 2026. We like to do that to help guide you along your path every day. Now, before we move on to Jay's conspiracy, just want to give a shout out to you guys real quick. Thank you so much for being here. We always appreciate you. I mean, obviously, we couldn't do this without you. So we always thank you so much for the love. And obviously, you know, over time, me and Jay, we're going to keep expanding this podcast. We're going to keep doing bigger things. We've already had one giveaway before that I believe Infinite Improbability won. We gave out, I believe it was, I forgot what it was. We gave out some kind of electronic equipment, like a camera or something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but we definitely always doing things like that.
Smartwatch.
Oh, watch, right? Smartwatch, electronics. So yeah, we definitely doing stuff for you guys always. So just always tune in. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And also, you can catch not only our podcast but our gym lives that we do after the show as well. All right, let's get into Jay's conspiracy of the night. What you got for them tonight, Jay?
I don't know if it's so much a conspiracy, but I've talked about it before, but this just came up recently. So I'm going to be talking about cryonics and cryogenics.
What about it?
So Cryonics been around since the late 60s. You know what I mean? The first human was frozen in like 1967.
Yeah.
We got labs around the world today, like, you know, Europe, China, Australia, and we have a high profile one here in Arizona. It's called Alcor. And recently we have had over 300 people frozen, you know, hoping science will bring them back to life when it's time. So 300 people have signed up, and they have over 300 now there. You know what I mean? And it's if you don't know what cryonics is, it's the process of preserving people at very ultra low temperatures after death. Right after death, though. We're talking right after. You know what I mean? And so this is the foundation is the Arizona Alcor Life Extension. That's the name of it. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. But yeah, as soon as your body is declared dead, you need to they prep it so you could put it in long-term storage. You know, and a lot of these people, like, your body is cooled at negative 320 degrees, and you're placed in liquid nitrogen, and it's just like you've seen Demolition Man, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Same exact thing, bro. And that came out in what? Early 90s.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so it was all obviously all fruition. You know what I'm saying? So it's here now. You know? And so we've had people, like I said, in this frozen, and it costs about $200,000 to freeze your whole body. $200,000. If you want to just do the brain, because they say the brain, if you know that's only $80K, but if you have your brain intact, it'll remember all the memories and everything, you know. So we got some serious stuff going on here, man. You know, I wish I could have done this with my family, you know what I mean? If I was balling hard enough, I would have done it. I know I'll do this for myself. If I'm not immortal by the time I want to be, I'll do this for myself for sure. I'm one of those people, for sure.
You know what though? They did a movie about this, basically, and in that movie, it didn't go well for the person that got unfrozen. Like, they started getting really sick and stuff, and because their human body tried to catch up to the time, you know, that it was in and stuff. So I don't know, man. It could go either way. I think, you know, if you do it.
I don't think so. When you have technology, and you are all you basically you're banking on some scientists and new technology 50 years, 100 years, 200 years down the road to basically revive you like they did in Demolition Man. That's all it was. Same thing.
Well, you ever seen that
think
movie?
we have that technology? You don't think we'll have that technology to do that? Of course we will.
You ever seen that movie with Mel Gibson, Forever Young?
No.
So that's what they did to him. They froze him. They froze Mel Gibson. And then when he finally came back to life, like fucking like 40 years, 50 years later, he started, like, it was cool in the beginning. Like, yeah, he was there. Everything was cool, you know, and then he started like getting really sick because his body started trying to catch up to the eternal clock that it was there. And then, you know, like, it was kind of crazy movie too. Definitely worth watching, you know.
It's probably not meant for me to hear what you're saying because I actually can't hear anything you're saying.
Got you.
Honestly. Because it's going in, out, in, out, in, out. So either that's just in, out. Or that's really how it feels right now, the universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally believe in this. And I would do it. I would be one of those people to do it because technology, I believe, can solve everything. Right. I believe in our lifetime we will be half AI, without a doubt.
Right.
So we may even be immortal. We may even be immortal and won't even have to do this.
Yeah, yeah.
But we're gonna figure out a way how to revive those people that do this, without a doubt. Because I already know that they have. I already know that, being that this has been talked about since the 60s, they already have more than half of it down, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just about perfecting it. That's what it's about, is perfecting it.
Right.
And they haven't been able to perfect it yet, but they will. Yeah. I know they will.
100%.
So I'm one of those people that I would definitely do this. Not the brain, whole body, whole body.
Okay. Yeah, but when you die,
I
like
believe-
what if you're like 90 years old? You want to preserve a 90-year-old body?
I don't know. Yeah, I would.
Why?
So I could live forever.
In a 90-year-old body?
Wouldn't matter. By that time, they'll probably have so much tech to where you could age yourself backwards.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the guy who stayed underneath the ocean for how long? 90 days, and he aged himself backwards. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I reported it like 6 months ago,
Right.
and he actually aged himself. What was it? 3 years backwards by doing that. It was 3
Oh,
or
I
5
got you.
years. Yeah, he stayed underwater for I think it was 90 days, and yeah, he aged himself backwards. So I believe they will have that tech later in life for sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, we're gonna be half AI anyway. This is a fact. With Starlink and everything, we'll be half AI. So that's what I mean. We may not even need to do this, but you know, we'll have the tech to do it for the people who already froze themselves without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Right.
I'm fully into it. Fully into it.
Cool. Yeah, man. It's got crazy technology.
I wouldn't mind. I'd be one of those people. I'd be like a person that gives to it. You know.
Yeah.
I'd be an investor for sure.
Right. Exactly.
But
Very
yeah,
smart.
I'm all for it. But it is trending right now
Nice.
because of the place in Arizona.
Right.
This is already. I told you, it's already going down right now.
Yeah, exactly. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Not too much. I seen this as a kid in Demolition Man. So I was always like, and in Demolition Man, remember, he got frozen for 50 years, remember? And when he got frozen, when he was out, remember, he was 72, but he looked like he was 30. Remember?
Right.
You see the difference? That's what I'm saying. Like, and that, obviously it's a movie, but he was 72, but he looked like 30 when he went in. That's crazy to think about, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I saw this as a kid, and I was like, oh, shit. And we haven't even got to the year yet where he woke up. I believe it was 2035 or 2036.
Right.
So we could literally be, like, in line for that stuff already.
100%.
They do that stuff in movies because it's a way of showing you what's coming in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So, yeah. I believe in all this stuff, man. I'm one of those people. You're very spiritual. I'm very like this. So, yeah, I believe in this stuff for sure.
You're scientific. I'm spiritual.
No, I grew up religious. I have faith, but I also believe there's a gap. They're bridging a gap between science and religion.
Yeah.
That's what I believe in, bridging the gap.
Right.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And being religious, there's nothing in the Bible that talks about like to not mess with your body.
I didn't hear you. What?
I said, and like being that you're religious, it doesn't ever say in the Bible anything about not messing with your body.
Well, I mean, you don't want to desecrate your body with tats and shit, but they also talk about mark of the beast. You know, a lot of people have tried to put Elon Starlink as the mark of the beast. You know,
Or the COVID vaccine was always that too. You know,
I didn't get a COVID vaccine. I would never do that because like I told you, I've been sick twice in like 20 years, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned about immune systems, so I never did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was already I was schooled by a lot of the people who lifted weights that were older than me. They were like, bro, you don't need to do that. If you do that, you'll reset your whole genetic system and your immune system that you've built many years, you'll reset it to 0 and then you'll get sick with everything.
Yeah.
Boy, were they right, because everyone I know that got that stupid shot all have been sick every year. And I'm like, this is weird.
Right.
It's very odd.
That is
Very, very odd.
very odd, brother.
You haven't noticed that?
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
No.
Everyone I know that got that shot, bro, they're sick every year. I'm like, fuck.
I know.
You know? Yeah, man.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. But yeah,
Everybody-
I'm all for it, man.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody I know that got it is like they were literally forced to get it type shit, you know? Because they like their
I
job.
don't think
like,
anyone's
forced
forced to do anything.
No,
No
I'm
one is
saying-
forced to do anything. No one is forced to do anything. If you don't have your own will to be like, I'm not getting it, then how are you forced? I don't even know what that means.
No, I'm just saying like people didn't want to give up their like basically the way they did it was like you either give up your income or you get the shot. You know what I mean? So a lot of people felt like they needed to get the shot so they don't lose their jobs. And like you said, though, it's because there were still ways to get around it. Like you can do religious exemptions, you can do medical exemptions. So if people really wanted to, they can still get around by not getting the shot. So like you said, it was not forced, but they did go like an extra effort to really try to make it so that everybody got it. You know, there's a reason for that.
Okay. I'm just saying people had the choice.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. People had the choice.
Exactly. All right, guys, we are coming to the end of our show. But before we do, we like to give you Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them today, Jay?
I'm going with Robert Greene. You know who that is?
Nope.
Author of the 48 Laws of Power.
Gotcha.
He said, do not get attracted by the need to be liked. It is better to be respected, actually even feared. So he's going with that because a lot of people strive for attention. They like attention because then they feel people are respecting them just because of attention. But it couldn't be farther from the truth. You know what I mean? Like, respect is a whole different thing. Obviously, you want people to respect you. It's very important. Like, especially I feel like that. You know, if people fear me, cool, whatever. I don't give a shit. But respect to me is more important. I'm more about that. You know what I mean? So I don't think about the whole want to be liked scenario. You know, I really don't give a shit if someone likes me or not. As you know, I'll block 6 people a day if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to get into that whole, oh, I need to be liked. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Be you. Be who you are. You know, obviously, I'd say strive to be a good person, you know, and then just execute what you do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Power, if you haven't read it, you should read it. But he good quotes. Always comes with some. So
Exactly.
that's what.
And yeah, Jay, just kind of going off of what you're saying. Respect is earned quietly, not chased loudly. Attention can be gained in a moment, but it fades just as fast. When you move just to be seen, you lose alignment with who you really are. Real respect doesn't come from noise. It comes from consistency, discipline, and how you carry yourself over time. You don't need to perform for approval. Stay true to your values, stand on your principles, and let your actions speak. Some people may misunderstand your silence or your strength, but that's part of walking your own path. Respect is not about being liked by everyone, and it's not about fear. It's about being solid enough that your presence is felt without needing to announce it. And a spiritual quote to end it: attention is requested, respect is earned. Walk in truth and let your presence speak without words. All right, guys, that is our final words of wisdom for you. We are at the end of our show. So like always, Jay, let's close it out.
Thank you so much for being here from every platform. We will be going live. Seal go live in the next hour. and I'll go live an hour after that. So if we don't see you tonight, we will see you tomorrow at our podcast at 8:30. Have a good rest of the night or day, whichever part of the world you're in.
And real quick before we take off, Boyer in the house saying good evening, CNJ. Good evening, Boyer. What up?
I didn't hear you, but someone said what's up. So that's good.
Yeah, Boyer.
Oh, what up, bro? What up, bro?
What up? All right, y'all. That is it for us. And we will see you either tonight or